case. Got it going. All right. Welcome, everybody. My name is Dion Rambis. I'm your host for the Monday Crypto Q&A, where we answer all things crypto. Let's go ahead and get a little mute for the muting ability. Yes, sir. Got to mute y'all. So we're going to open it up for questions and answers. We do normally 30 minutes. I think it's just not even close to getting done in 30 minutes. So we're going to open up for a 1 hour slot. If we get that far, I'll stay on at least that long every week. But every single week, we're here to answer cryptocurrency questions. I don't know all the answers, guys. I'm learning every day, but I love what I've learned over the last almost 7 years, since 2015 when I got my first Bitcoin. So let's go ahead and open it up for Q&A regarding Bitcoin and anything related to cryptocurrency. Of course, any other questions around our Epic trading platform as well, where really it's the nuts and bolts of cryptocurrency. One of the reasons I wanted to get involved with Epic is because I saw it as a great toolbox for people to learn about cryptos, even before cryptos were being offered, because I knew they needed the foundation of currency in general, which is what Forex is, right? The national currencies. People don't understand that. It's really hard to understand a digital version of it. But cryptos is much bigger than just money, because you can digitize all assets and even more things than assets. So not to confuse everybody, this is not investment advice, but let's go ahead and open up for any questions you guys have cryptocurrency related. And let me go ahead and share my screen, because that is just me talking, unless we can share what the market looks like. $1.6 trillion market cap. And when I got involved, it wasn't even 20 billion. That's just tell you how big it is now in just 7 years. So let me get you guys unmuted if you like. Fire away. Anything I can't answer, we're going to learn together. I love to do the research on new topics, things that I'm learning as well. So now you guys are able to unmute yourselves. Miss Nona Wings, my co-host, so she gonna voluntarily be. I'm gonna kind of make her volunteer. Miss Nona Wings, Sheila George, how you ladies doing? We're now opening up for the question session. So if anybody has a question, you can unmute, fire away.
I have a question, Mr. Rambis.
Yes, ma'am. That Forex Lex.
Yes, sir.
Okay, go right ahead.
I just received my crypto.com crypto card today, and I'm really don't have little to no knowledge at all about crypto, and I'm just wondering what are some of the different things that I can do with this card.
Oh man, let me tell you. So Mr. Allen always talks about getting one of the top cards, I believe, is Black Card. It's almost $2 million in the native coin. For guys who don't know what she's talking about, there's over 1,000 apps that you can download to your phone, and they call them Bitcoin wallets. Okay, basically it's just a place for you to buy and hold a cryptocurrency through some app, a broker, because they're a third party, a middleman. Bitcoin wasn't designed for middlemen. It's literally the people's money. You just have to know how to function with it. But it's great that now people can have all this access, because it's onboarding millions and now billions of people. And anyway, it's going to be a fun ride as we enter into a whole new asset class. And you all are pioneers just because you know about this. See, 10 and 20 years from now, people who knew about this, like the internet, right? Think about the people who knew about the internet in the beginning and what it could become. That's where we are again, even bigger, because we're going to digitize all asset classes. So to answer Lex's question, the crypto.com is a wallet. It's a company. They have their own native coin. This wallet is downloadable right to your phone. It houses several different top cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin being the most popular and the biggest in the world. But to answer Lex's question, the card you have a debit card that they give you, and at certain levels of ownership, like they have a native coin that they have for their own blockchain called the CRO, the crypto.com coin. And you can actually order a card by staking their coins. So if you buy some coins and just put them in a savings account, no, I didn't make you my co-host, did I? So I'm gonna put you on blast if you don't mind, knowing if you can let those folks in the room. If not, and you're busy, I understand. I'll keep letting them.
Absolutely. Nope. I got you. I got you. I'm here.
Thank you, my girl. Appreciate you. So back to Lex's question. The card can do a lot. You can get free benefits. You get cash back when you use the card. All you have to do is take some of your Bitcoin and transfer it over to the Visa card right on your app. So I just hit the card part. It says top up. And I just put as much Bitcoin on it as I want. There's $349 that I spent while I was out of town this past week. But here's what's cool about this card. Watch this. When I actually go into the card functionality, it allows me to turn on the international usage. So I can enable it to get cash out of an ATM. If I'm in Germany, I can go to an ATM and get German marks. If I'm in Russia, I can get Russian rubles. If I'm in China, I can get Chinese yuan. Like, that's how powerful this card is. And amongst the other benefits like cash back, I just like the access to be able to go in and out of fiat currency and Bitcoin quickly. Because years ago when I got involved, it was not easy. You had no banks interested at all in dealing with Bitcoin. And now, of course, everybody's coming on board. So you get benefits to like the higher the card rating, and they'll tell you the red card is so many coins, the green card, the emerald card, you got to stake 4,000, I think it is $4,000 or something. And the higher you go up, the more benefits you get. And the highest is the black card. The emerald card even gets you airport access, VIP. You know how you hang out in the lounge. Lots of different benefits. Netflix for free, Amazon Prime for free, stuff like that. So just kind of play with the app. It'll show you everything you need to know. Link your bank account to it, whatever account you want to, buy from, because you can buy those cryptos instantly on crypto.com. That's one of the things I like about it too. Whenever I want to buy something, once my card is activated, I can buy it instantly. I don't have to 5-day wait like some apps do. Hopefully that answered your question, but I'm glad you got your card because it's going to let you get the full experience. So just go ahead and buy $100, $50, $200, whatever it is in Bitcoin, just to be able to learn how to use the card. Now, my personal strategy, and I'm going to just be honest with you, I don't spend Bitcoin personally. This is not investment advice. I just know that Bitcoin continues over time to be an asset that increases in value, and I don't even like spending it. But sometimes on a special occasion when I need some extra money, because I got 3 kids and they cost $1 million. I learned this in banking. Each child will cost $300,000 per child up until the age of 18, right? And when I knew I had 3, I said, okay, there's $1 million gone, right? Because I got 3 kids. So I've always lived with that though. But to answer your question, Lex, the card can do a lot. Just play with it. Get your app activated and get some Bitcoin on it if you want to spend it. I don't recommend spending the Bitcoin as nearly as often, just like cash, because cash is going down every day and losing value. It just makes sense to spend the bad money and keep the one that's actually appreciating. And that's just my personal strategy.
Yes, thank you. That did answer my question. I learned a lot about the card, so glad I got it too. I haven't waited for the mail. I'm gonna definitely take a look at my app and play with it and purchase some Bitcoin.
Yeah, that's the key. Just buy a little bit, see how it works. And there are other assets in that puppy that, as you can see, just looking at the market today at coinmarketcap.com, Bitcoin's, had its dip, and Ethereum both coming back. But look at Ethereum, it doubled back twice what Bitcoin bounced, 22%. Binance, 27% up from yesterday. So there's a lot of different coins you can acquire on those apps. Just be a diligent student, right? Study and don't just buy something because it's popular. Understand what's going on with the coin, what kind of development they have, who's actually interested in using the coins. There are communities and companies now getting involved in this space, and we'll see more and more of that happening. So welcome to the game. Yep. Anytime you have any questions, we're here every Monday too, Lex. I know you're in the Forex game heavy. but this is just going to enhance your trading skill because you could dibble and dabble in all these different asset classes. Just being a skilled trader doesn't matter which asset you're trading, as long as you know the fundamentals, which you're mastering with Mr. Allen and the epic coaches. So
Yes, will
anyway,
do, Mr. Rambis. I'm getting into crypto a little bit. Like I said,
good.
I had little to no knowledge about it, but I've been plugging in on Mondays just to see, really observe. Haven't had any questions because I don't, know what to ask yet. But I did order the crypto card a couple of weeks back. So I just wanted to know what that was about. And yeah, see what crypto is all about.
I'm
Purchased
glad you
some
got it.
Tron for the first time about a week or two ago.
Yeah, I'm glad you got it. So yeah, load it up. What do you again? You don't have to spend any Bitcoin. It's just there if you needed to, right? If you had to go back to cash or needed to cash out some of your Bitcoin or the assets, it can go right on your card. In fact, you can't load anything but Bitcoin on the card right now. They'll only take Bitcoin, but nevertheless, it still gives you that quick functionality where you don't have to sell the asset, wait on a 2 to 3 day transfer to the bank. You can actually just use your card at the gas station, grocery store, wherever you wanted to use it. Anybody that takes Visa will take that card.
So another question, when I'm loading the Bitcoin, will that go directly from a debit card to the crypto card or?
Yep, let me show you. I have 2 cards in my wallet that is actually attached. So if I hit buy, like when you hit buy or trade, first you hit trade, then you hit buy, right? It's going to actually ask you which coin you want to purchase, and then it's going to ask you where you're buying it from, right? And you can set up debit card or credit cards that you can purchase with. Now, one thing, guys, when you set up most of these wallets, your bank will probably deny the first purchase, specifically with crypto.com, because they're not US based. So you might get a denial the first time and just let them know that you call your bank or your financial institute, say, hey, I'm making a purchase. It's not fraud. This is me. The company's called MCO. And they'll usually let that process go through. Most banks, not all.
Okay.
Yeah, that's if you have any issues. Sometimes you will on that first transaction when you buy something. They kick Nona off. So what other questions you got, Lex, or anybody? Go ahead, fire away.
I don't have any other questions for now.
Call me if you do. In the meantime, we'll be right back here on Mondays. If you feel like you want to not just get on, but invite some folks, right? It's a lot of people in the world that feel like you that don't know much about it, but really curious and ready to learn. And we're not charging them a dime. At least not till they get to trading and learning how to get those signals. No questions, anybody? I thought I was gonna have Namsu, the guys in Africa. They've been tearing it up. Yes, sir. Who's that?
It's Mike Edwards. Quick question.
Mr. Edwards, yes, sir.
On FOREX Lex. I just ordered my card too. What's the turnaround on those things approximately?
There's Namsu.
Oh man, maybe about it took almost a month for mine.
Okay, all right. It's been a couple weeks. Okay.
Yeah, it's not fast.
All right.
Yeah, they're inundated with them, I'm sure.
One more thing. I don't know if it's on there yet because I don't have one, or is it coming? But is there an ACH connection of functionality on that?
Yeah, definitely. Well, I won't say that. I have both of mine on debit cards.
Okay. All right.
I can't say that. I'm not sure of crypto.com, but I know Coinbase and those other basic apps have the ACH. Again, and that of course causes a lag. That means you'll be waiting about 4 to 5 days to get the transaction cleared through the bank, and probably 5 to 7 days before you actually get the Bitcoin in your possession.
Got you. Man, I ain't gonna play with that. Yeah, it's not worth it. Yeah. Okay.
And I think it's actually cheaper. 1.5% when you do a bank draft versus 4% on the debit card.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, don't quote me on that, but I think those are the numbers.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Congratulations, man. The card is a lot. I mean, especially once you start to acquire a significant amount of crypto and you want to be able to start to transition, into full crypto. There are a lot of people who just operate off of cryptocurrency. In fact, I think we will know. People always ask the question, when is it too late to get involved? They think because Bitcoin's done whatever and all these crazy numbers with coins skyrocketing. People always say, is it too late? Is it too late? You know when it's going to be too late? When everything is priced in cryptocurrency. Like when you go to the store and this is that coin and Walmart coin, and that's when it's too late. When everything is already priced in crypto and you're not saying this is 10 cent, 15 cent, 20 cent, when we're all saying Bitcoin or Ethereum or whatever. When everything is priced in crypto, that's when it's too late. And we could be decades away from that. Who knows? So let me shut up. Namsu, how you doing, sir? I see you over there. I know it's late. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm doing good, sir.
Good.
Yeah, thank you.
Did you have your, I think you had some friends on that might have some questions, or did you have any questions?
Not really. I think I get most what I needed to know about crypto. I've been listening. I can see that you are recording the video. I'll get that and watch, after the whole thing.
Okay, well, we'll get your friend set up too afterwards, right?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Did he download the wallet yet?
Yeah, he has downloaded the wallet and we started the process, but we get hooked along the way.
Okay. Well, as soon as we wrap up here, we can do it.
Okay.
Or if he's there with you now, we can do it now. I mean, I don't want to interrupt anybody else's questions. Did anybody else have any other questions, or we can jump right into helping Namsu get his friend enrolled? No other questions, Namsu. I think we can go.
Okay.
So I'll make you the co-host.
Oh, you're gonna make him the co-host because the wallet is on his phone and he's right live with us over here.
Well, is he there with you?
No, I'm live on my.
That's Godfrey.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
My man. Okay, Godfrey, here. You're being the co-host right now, and you can share your screen. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing great. It's nice meeting you.
Likewise. So tell me where you're from.
Yeah, I'm from West Africa, Nigeria.
Awesome. How far away from Namsu?
Okay, I'm in the same state with him, although I travel a lot. But I live in the capital of Nigeria. But currently, I'm in the same state with him, which is Kaduna State.
Awesome. What's the capital? Is that Lagos or?
No, Abuja.
Abuja. Okay. All right. Nice to meet you, my friend. You have the wallet, so let's get you started. I think Namsu, did you send him your invite link?
Yeah, I did that already. Have it with him.
All right, Godfrey, if you can share your screen.
Okay, like I don't know how to start sharing my screen.
Right on your phone, it's gonna say, if you tap it, a menu bar will pop up and say share screen or share.
Okay, share screen.
Yep, and then it'll ask different options. And you want to, do you see it?
So I share content.
Yep. And then screen,
okay,
you want to share screen.
The host, it says only the host can share in this meeting.
Oh no, that's not true. Hold on. I'm gonna make co-host. Yeah, you're the co-host now. I apologize. Maybe I gotta take it away from Namsu. There you go.
Yeah.
Gotcha. You are now the co-host, Godfrey. Share your screen. Yeah. You're good to go.
Okay, start broadcast.
That was almost
Okay.
it. You
Epstein
almost
screen.
you shared something for a split second.
Okay, okay. I think I'm getting it now.
There you go. Looking good.
Okay.
So go to your text messages and wherever Namsu sent you his invite, go ahead and copy that.
Okay, I should copy the link.
Yeah, where is it? Did he text
The
it to
link
you
is,
or a messenger,
yeah,
WhatsApp?
no, I guess the link is already on his DAB history.
Okay, yeah, let's grab it anyway. Let's see. Copy that link. That's it right there, right?
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
Copy it.
copy that.
Okay.
Go to Tron Link. Go
So
to your
I
Tron
should
Link
go to
wallet.
the, okay. Sorry. Okay, I'm
All right,
here.
let's change your currency. Right now you're in yuan. That is the Chinese yuan symbol. Where you have 5788, 110 tron. So hit the menu panel on the bottom that says MY on the far right.
Okay.
Go down all the way till you see settings and then change your currency to US dollars.
Okay. Done that.
Got it. So 110 tron is not enough because here's why. There's about 70 tron that require transaction fees. It's really not 70, just a safe number, right? So we stay at 70. I've been telling people 100 just because it's an easier round number. But as long as you have a gap of 70 tron, every contribution will work. But you don't have enough to leave a gap of 70 and still do the minimum because the minimum is 100. So go ahead real quick and hit receive for me, Godfrey.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Now, because I got your barcode on the screen, I can just scan your wallet address and we're going to take that to, how much were you sending him, Namsu?
110.
110?
Yeah, that was what I sent.
Okay. So let's just, Godfrey, I got your address. Go ahead and hit receive at the top back.
Okay.
Yeah. And now I'm going to put my password in and we'll send you some more trying to get you enough to make that first contribution. Now, what happens, Godfrey, have you watched the video and haven't hold on one second. Background noise. So have you watched the video and got an understanding of everything, Godfrey?
No, I'm doing that like first thing in the morning.
Well, let me tell you, push that blue part down and refresh your screen. The blue background, okay. There you go.
Okay. I have
1,110 tron.
Yes,
we're gonna triple that with this app. So go back into the browser, hit browser, click on Tron case.
Sorry?
The bottom of your app, hit browser.
Okay, okay.
Now in your history, your Tron case link is there like Namsu said, because you've already pasted it in the history in the browser. Yes, so this is the internet. You're connecting your wallet to the internet of Tron. Tron has its own internet system called a blockchain. Immutable, immutable, secure transactions. And it's the fastest cryptocurrency in the world. 2,000 transactions per second. So when you connect your wallet to that your wallet to that actual Tron case smart contract, you can program the money. This is programmable smart money. And the first thing it does anytime you make a contribution is it has a brain, a memory. It says, I owe you 300, right? If you do 100, I owe you 300. If you do 300, I owe you 900, 300%. Click on that Tron case at the top in the history.
Okay.
If you scroll down, once the next generation community pops up, which is called Tron Case, the smart contract that you just connected your wallet to, that Bitcoin wallet or Tron wallet. It's not Bitcoin, it's Tron, whole different network, a whole different type of algorithm. Bitcoin is very slow. Although it's the most secure cryptocurrency in the world, it is by far one of the slowest. And that's part of the reason it's so secure. So it looks like you might be having some connection issues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe because you're on Zoom, right? Because you're also on Zoom. So it's moving a little slow.
I'm on.
Okay. So if you scroll down, you'll see, keep going. This explains everything about the app and what Tron Case can do. It has 2 audits saying that there's a third-party technology company that says this is all a legitimate smart contract. And those both audits are done through 2 different companies that say we're a legitimate project. So this smart contract allows you to get, if you'll keep going down, I'm gonna show you how it works. See where it says how it works. It actually will give you a programmable return of 300%. Keep going down and you'll see 100 Trons right there. Stop. Is the minimum contribution. The maximum is 4 million. And that smart contract is programming the Tron network to pay you 1% per day until you have 300%. Now it actually goes up higher than 1%, but it just depends on how big the community gets. When we max out, we can get up to as close to 4 or 5% per day. But every time you make a contribution, it's 300 total percent, right? Regardless of what the daily amount is, because it changes, it never goes more than 4 or 5% at the most mature point. Who knows how long that could take, 3 to 5 years, whatever. But right now it's anywhere between 1 and 1.8%. Actually 1.2 and 1.8. Not even ever will be 1.0 again. So right now you're going to make a contribution for the 1,000 that you have, right? It was 1,110. Now what's 3 times 1,000? That means you're going to get back 3,000 Tron. That sound good, Godfrey?
Wow.
Awesome.
Now, right now in dollar value, that was about $80 because Tron is about 8 cents. But Tron could go to 10 cents. It could go to 20 cents. It could go to $1. Who knows? But we're going to use the smart contract to keep allowing people to, grow this asset and change their lives, just like we're going to help you and Namsu do. So go back up to the top. All the way to the top, you'll see a menu on the far right. It looks like the app is still loading too. Yep, hit the app. Okay, hit contribution. Yeah. Now wait for that upline partner wallet. See, it says upline partner wallet, no upline. That means that either it's not connected or you didn't actually paste it in the browser bubble. So the internet is moving slow. It might just be slowly connected.
It's a connection issue, but yesterday it was displaying my link over there.
Okay, so let's just wait. It should show up then. If it actually was there before, then likely it'll be there again. Well, one of the problems happens is when people don't paste it in the browser, it will never show up here. They click on it sometimes. They just click on the link and it brings them into Tron Case, but it hasn't been pasted in the browser and won't show in the history. And they'll get an error every time without that upline partner wallet being there. So we just have to wait it out. Looks like. But while we're waiting, Namsu or Godfrey, do you guys have any questions or anybody else have any questions while we're here?
Mr. Rambus, this is Miss Haygood. How are you?
Hey, Miss Haygood, I'm always incredible. You know it. How are you?
I am blessed and highly favored.
I know you are.
I just wanted to ask, you are recording this, correct?
Oh, yes. Listen, I learned my lesson. On the wings keep me straight.
Okay, because Miss Tamika, she has the kids tonight and she really needs to see this. So I just want to make sure I can get it to her.
Okay, no worries. We'll make it happen. As soon as I get it, as soon as we get off and I upload it, I'll send it right over to you.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Oh, and I just want you to know, I did my 11th contribution the other day all by myself, the last two. So I'm just really excited. I'm just really excited. I didn't need
Listen, let me tell you.
any
See,
help.
so if I said it would only take 3 or 4 times, then that's fine. But it doesn't take it. It doesn't matter if it take 11 or 12 or 15 or 20. At some point, right, you realize this ain't that hard, and that's probably what you were saying when you were doing it, right?
That's true. I was really, really, I mean, well, the last couple of times I kind of knew it. I did it before, but I didn't understand it before. But now, the last 2 times I did it, I said, oh, I think I understand it now. So,
Yeah, the pieces of the puzzle start to come together. It's really it's all it really is. It's like putting a puzzle together, because it's craziness at first when you don't understand anything. You're like, what is a Bitcoin and all this crazy? And then you got this part, you got the wallet. Okay, you know you got to have your password and your private keys, and you lose your private keys and backup words, you lose all your millions of dollars, right? So all that stuff becomes more important the more you start to build, connect the dots. So, and we always call you the champion that you are, Miss Haygood, because you just stick it in, you stick to it until you get it. And I love that about you.
well,
Booyah, there's that wallet address too.
Oh, there it is.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
All right. So Godfrey,
Yes, sir.
that was just Miss Haygood speaking that blessing, highly favored stuff over there. Boom, it just showed up. See? So go ahead and take the 1,000 out, put your cursor right on the 0, and make it, we have 1,110. So we got to subtract 70 from 1,110, which would be 1,040. Let's go, 1040. That gives us that gap of 70. Yep, hit done on your keyboard. I'm going to pause the recording while you put your password in. Hit contribution.
Okay.
When you get to safe mode page, hit continue. I'm going to pause.
All canceled.
Yeah, and I figured that would happen because if the balance was not what I said it was, right? We said, it said you had 1,000 balance. Go back, hit the X at the top left back. Hit that arrow, and let's go back into your main Tron Link wallet. Hit the assets tab at the bottom. And once the assets tell us what we have. So here's where I'm having an issue. It said, hit send right now for me, Godfrey. Hit send. It says 1110. But right there, it's only showing 1,000. So where is this 110, Namsu, that you sent?
Yeah, I guess yesterday we made an error because I was trying to follow the steps that Mr. Allen did, and we froze the 110 before.
You already have some frozen. Here we go. Go back. So go back. Hit the transfer back. Hit energy for me. Energy right there. Underneath the blue section. There you go. All right. Hit. No, I don't see any voting right. Oh yeah, 110 voting rights. So click the freeze bubble right underneath where it says Trump. Yeah. Now hit unfreeze. No assets available for unfreezing. So you can unfreeze them right now. Well, maybe hit bandwidth. Click on that bandwidth bubble on the right side. There you go. Not time to unfreeze. So you froze them on the bandwidth side, first of all. You didn't freeze it on the energy side. So when you come back to unfreeze these 110 Tron, which pays for energy, they'll be able to unfreeze them. Just make sure you come here to do it. It happens on what's the 26th? That's about 3 more days. So you just did this yesterday or today, right?
Yesterday, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So it's 3 days before you can unfreeze them. Now let me explain why you freeze them. Because anytime the money moves on a blockchain inside a cryptocurrency, transaction fees happen. And so energy is allowing you to move money around. And when we freeze some energy, it actually gives us ability to move money around and get our money back, right? We don't actually have to pay the highest cost because we're freezing it. So you get to unfreeze it in 3 days. But we didn't have 1100. That's why that 110 is frozen. We can't use it. And the other thing Namsu understand is you don't need any energy on your first transaction. So you never had to freeze any. It's only after the first one. Second, third, Miss Haygood, Miss Haygood, while you're on there, did you make sure that you had energy and you knew to look for your energy and all of that stuff?
Yeah, I did.
Right. Have you unfroze the energy that you've been freezing?
Yes.
Shut your mouth. Okay, thank you, Miss Haygood. I just wanted to make sure that it's not that difficult, and you know, Miss Haygood loves to let us know that if you stick to it, you can get it, and she's a good example of that. So Godfrey, this will make a lot more sense at some other point, but you and Namsu are learning. You don't need energy on anybody's first contribution, only after the first. So now go back. We can't use the 110, so we're just going to reduce that down to 9 something. You got 1,000. Let's do 930. So go back, browser, bottom. Yep, try and case. This time our contribution is going to be 930, and you're going to get a check mark successful. I guarantee it. No, I can't say that. You might. Anybody other got questions going on before we, because I know we cover a lot of stuff with Tron Case a lot, but sometimes people may have questions outside of Tron and what's going on with that platform, because it's been amazing. But whatever questions you guys have while we set Mr. Godfrey up, fire away.
I have a question. I know last. Go ahead. Sorry, go ahead, Mike.
You go first. Oh, okay. Mr.
Go ahead, Mike.
Question. This morning I got an alert from the Tron Case app saying that I just received 20
some assets.
OZBT. Is that something new or weird or?
No, it's not weird. I just don't trust all airdrops, and that's what you could. Matter of fact, I'm sorry. Well, I don't want to steal the screen from him, but I was going to show you what we're going to look up the Wikipedia definition of an airdrop, right? Because when new coins hit markets, they give away coins, right? And just to get the name out, get recognition out there, get a following. But some of them are scams, and sometimes it's not always the best thing to give them your access to your wallet. So I don't trust a lot of it. If I'm not familiar with the project, I don't accept it.
Yeah. So can you delete it out or something? I mean, I don't think I accept it. It just seemed like it showed up, but it has zero value.
Oh, they just show up. That's Tron Link doing it, right?
Okay.
Yeah, the ones that you have to add, there's an asset thing that gives you a plus sign, and they ask for permission.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, this one just showed up, but okay.
Yeah, if they just show up, that's just Tron Link giving you new wallet, new coins that they might be adding to the wallet. Just like Solana just went on Coinbase, and they've been skyrocketing. Y'all didn't know or don't know what Solana is. Solana is a new blockchain smart contract, just like Ethereum. All these new coins are smart contract based because it's like the next level of blockchain. It's great to have a secure network, but if it's like an old Model T Ford and you can't bend corners and turn it on 2 wheels, it ain't as exciting. These new coins are like Ferraris blockchains, and you can program it to do certain things. And we're at the first stage, the introduction stage of these type of technologies. So
how do you spell that one? You said Solana?
Solana, Solana. Let's go.
Okay,
I keep going to steal the screen from Godfrey. Look like you're getting there, Godfrey. Let's see. The partner upline wallet won't load, but just if you just let it sit there, it should, because it did last time. Mr. Davis, you had a question. Did we lose it? Oh, my bad. I unmuted you right before you muted. Sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, my question was just around, not a particular question. I know you had talked about just trying in general, and if you was able to just speak to any updates as relates to just what they're doing in that space, because despite the movement, when I research them myself, just doing some due diligence, they really appear to not only have a smart contract, but to also be a stable coin. And I don't know if you can speak to that. And the only reason I say it, when I look at other assets that they have, like BTT, and talking about possibly supporting Dogecoin and things, like that.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. It's not as volatile as some of the other altcoins. Altcoins are basically alternative to Bitcoin. If it's not Bitcoin, it's an altcoin. So if y'all understand that language. But you're right. Tron has been pretty stable. And I think it has a lot to do with the smart contracts being built into these platforms, because when people lock in their funds, when you actually contribute 100 or 500 or 100,000 Tron, it's locked into that smart contract through the duration of your 300% return. That gives the whole community liquidity for other things that they're doing, like yield farming. And they got some more projects that they're coming out with this week. Like this week, I'm hearing about some announcements and stuff that's going to be adding to the pizzazz. So if you ever go inside some of the Telegram meetings, you'll see a roadmap, or you might even be able to Google it somewhere, or YouTube, the roadmap, the Tron case roadmap. There's a diagram that talks about coin swap, which is our swap coin, where you can swap platform. You can swap different coins on the Binance smart contract chain, and other platforms like gaming and some other stuff that'll be added to revenue generation for the Tron case community. And that's how this thing's going to get all the way up to 4 to 5% per day when all of the community milestones, because as more people come and lock in their funds, it just creates more revenue and more milestones for us to get to, being it, passive, residual, multiple of your contribution, 300% on every contribution. So yeah, it's amazing, my brother. I don't know much more than that. I just know Ryan is there. He's been with some of the actual master, I guess you would call the master distributor guys who've really been promoting the Tron case community. They're in direct contact with the programmers who are out of Turkey. And the developers. So they've got some exciting stuff coming out this week. I don't know what it is. Just stay connected to those Telegram groups for Tron, and whatever you can find on Facebook. There's a couple of Facebook groups too. I don't know if there's an official Facebook group. There's definitely a Tron case official Telegram. It's at the bottom of your app. If you just go right to the bottom of your Tron case app, you'll see a Telegram link that you can stay plugged into all the goings on. Yeah, sure, taking his time this time, Godfrey.
Yes, sir. I guess you need to refresh that page here.
You could try that, but I think it just was, it wanted to do it. I think maybe we might need Miss Haygood to come back on
and lay hands on it. Huh?
do her thing, Watch this. See, now she got on here. It's gonna come on.
In the name of Jesus. Come on up here.
Yeah.
For Godfrey. That's right. Godfrey. In the name of Jesus. There you go. Bye. So it's go ahead and put the 930 into you can take the 1,000 out while we wait, actually. Yeah, I'm do the 930. It's gonna show up. Any questions again, Mr. Davis or anybody else who ever had any other questions concerning some cryptos? I don't know it all, guys. There are now 9,000 of them. I'm going to steal the screen from you just real quick. We'll come back to you. Oh, Godfrey, don't, get out of that Tron link account. But there are now, if you go to CoinMarketCap, this is how you're going to learn. You can click on each one of these coins and study them, right? They talk about everything about them. Their circulating supply, how many coins they actually have in the market. how much money is invested in each one, right? Total market cap, 700 billion for Bitcoin. So Bitcoin's back under $1 trillion. It actually capped out almost twice this, right? So it was almost $2 trillion market cap now. But you're talking about it's not even 9 anymore. There are 10,000 digital assets. Like cryptos are just digital assets. All it is a online community. It's a blockchain that's encrypted. So it's kind of like having its own little internet. That's basically what's happening. The internet is now being broken down into a whole lot of little internets that are their own ecosystem, so nothing can get in or out, and that meaning hackers. So you're watching the birth of the internet 2.0, if you will.
So, Brandis, the Bitcoin is now at 38,000. This would be a time to stock up a little bit, don't you think?
You know, I couldn't recommend telling y'all what to do with your money, but it was at 60,000. So that's a sale. Yes, ma'am. That's a sale.
I mean, since we have to pay our scholar fee for Bitcoin, now would be time to get some to keep up for
Stock up on it. I mean, it just makes sense. You're right. When you look at what's happening with the cost of building material, with the cost of the utilities, with the cost of gas prices, with the cost of food, we see inflation starting to pick up pretty heavily when we printing trillions and trillions and trillions and trillions of these little greenbacks. So it would probably be pretty smart, I would think, to buy an asset that there is a limited supply. This is the first time in history, y'all, that there's been a limited supply of anything that we use for money. Like, people say it's a limited supply of gold and silver. No, it's not, because we're still mining it. So we don't know how much more is out there. It could be more, right? It's still more every day as they dig it up, just small amounts. So but we know 21 million Bitcoins, period. You can't make more. And every 4 years, the supply chain is cut in half for what's being created and minted in new coins. I understand that math, so it's easy for me to get excited. But if there's anything you want to understand, let me show you guys. Godfrey, you tell me when you see that partner wallet pop up. Yeah, let me tell y'all something. This is who I study. This is one of the beginning, what they call Bitcoin OGs. He's one of many, but this guy, there's another dude they call the Bitcoin Jesus. His name, he actually created Bitcoin Cash. Okay, that's Roger Ver, because he was a big marketer, right? He basically spread the gospel of Bitcoin years ago in the beginning. Roger Ver, they call him Bitcoin Jesus. But to me, this guy, Andreas Antonopoulos, and as far as economics and understanding the real technical stuff of blockchain, this is the GOAT to me, my personal GOAT. Outside of Satoshi Nakamoto, whoever that was who wrote the Bitcoin code, this guy is probably the smartest and explains it better, right? Like you see, this one says Bitcoin for beginners. So he does it in very layman's terms, but he can get extremely high tech too, because he's written the code. He spent months not getting any sleep, learning and studying the code back in 2009 and 10 when it first started. He's a programmer by trade. So let me get off of my soapbox. But that's one of my favorite people you want to study. Watch some of his videos. He explains Bitcoin and crypto and why it's so revolutionary for the humankind. One of the greatest inventions in history, because we finally have equality in money. And there's Roger Ver, which you get to see. He's really hated mostly because he created an alternative to Bitcoin, one of the first people to want to fork, meaning take Bitcoin's code and write it differently and make some enhancements. A lot of people was against that. But it proved to be good because it's a lot faster than Bitcoin. So Bitcoin Cash is basically a derivative of the Bitcoin network. And they call that a fork. So if you hear what a fork just means they took the software and tweaked it a little bit. So it's not on the main chain anymore. They went and built on top of the programming that was already there, made some changes and went in a different direction, different algorithm. And that's how you get spinoffs of different coins. Ethereum has had several. They're going to have another one coming up that makes Ethereum even faster. Go ahead. Question.
No, like the link is up now.
Oh, I'm just talking. My bad. Hey, Miss Haygood, you got to tell me to be quiet when I'm just running my mouth. All right, so go ahead, Godfrey, share your screen again. And we're coming up on 7:30, 6:32, so I'm gonna jump off. Glad we was able to get this done though for you, because watch this, we're about to make it happen. And Godfrey is in the game.
Don't forget to send that to me.
The video, I'll get it recorded.
All right.
Yes, ma'am. Godfrey good at this. Look at that. Boom, he jumped right to it. Thought you didn't know how to share the screen. Yeah, You and Namsu gonna be over there just lighting the Tron case up all over, not just Nigeria, West Africa, South Africa, East Africa, North Africa.
That's sure, sir. That's sure.
Australia. We going yeah, man. So yeah, 9:30. Let's be safe. 9:30. Yeah.
9:10.
Contribution. I gotta pause the recording so you don't want to see your password. But continue on the safe. Okay. I'm recording again.
Now you gotta go over that again.
Okay. So no one will ever get less than 1.3% anymore, because it started at 1.0 when the contract started, but it has bonuses built into the program. So the minute we hit a community bonus, a leader bonus, a contract bonus, a whole bonus, any of those bonuses, we get a bump up. And so none of them were there in the beginning because there was nobody here. But then we became 50,000. So you got 0.1% on top of the one. It started out at 1% for everybody. As long as you get a whole bonus, is 0.1%. So your whole bonus is going to give you an additional 0.5 in the beginning. But now we're starting out at 1.3 because we have an additional community bonus. The community bonus is 50. Every 50,000 people, we get 0.1% until we max out at 0.5. The leader bonus is every 20 million Tron that's paid out in referrals. So there's been 2 of those happening. So we get another 1% for that. The contract bonus is 1%. So when it hits every 80 million Tron that's actually frozen into the smart contract for the 1%, 80 million has to be locked into the smart contract. That'll give us 0.2%, maxing out at a whole 1. So right there, we're already at 2% maximum. The whole bonus is extra 0.5. Every time you hold for 5 days, it gets an extra 0.1. So that's what? 2.5. And then the basic rewards is a 1%. So we can max out around 2.5 to 3%. I said 5, that's a little high. But still, if you can get to 3% or 4% or even 2% a day, it's amazing. So as you can see, Godfrey,
yes, sir.
Your available is already growing every 4 seconds.
Yes, sir.
Now, I'm going to pause this recording and get off of here, guys, because this is our crypto Q&A. But I want to do a second session with Namsu. Namsu, you mind sharing your wallet and we'll record it?
Okay.
All right. So, Godfrey, welcome, sir. You're now locked and loaded. And
thank you, sir.
We'll show you how to make your withdrawal once you got enough to withdraw. I'd say minimum 200, but you want to let that thing build up to 1.8% and let it really start growing at a high rate. And then you're able to withdraw from that available withdrawal balance. You'll be able to withdraw that and use those funds as you need in your life, or you can actually learn to reinvest and grow it even faster.
Thank you, sir.
You're very welcome, sir. Don't thank me, thank Namsu. He thought enough of you to call you and tell you about this and make you get involved.
Yes,
So
sir.
let me
Thank
go
you,
ahead and
Nom.
yeah. All right, I'm gonna pause this recording, Namsu. We're gonna start over and do yours.
Okay.
All right. So guys, welcome. Thank you for coming to the crypto Q&A for Monday at 5:30 Central, 6:30 Eastern. We're closing this out. We're here every Monday for questions and answers in the crypto community, anything crypto related. So let me pause that. We'll see you next week.